Ever wondered how those sleek mobile phones are made? Dive deep into the fascinating journey of smartphone production, from prototype design to global distribution. Unveil the intricate steps involved in crafting these indispensable gadgets. Watch as innovation meets precision in the creation of each device. Discover the secrets behind your handheld marvels. Join us as we unravel the captivating process of manufacturing mobile phones. This behind-the-scenes journey will change the way you look at your smartphone forever. The circuit boards are made of fiberglass or plastic and consist of many metal circuits or wires, are taken out of the soil and utilized to make the parts that the board needs to be assembled. Include things that could be harmful to the environment if buried in a landfill. To produce cell phones, precious raw materials must be extracted and processed. Energy and natural resources must also be used, which may affect the environment, including our air, land, and water, as well as plants and animals. Reduced carbon dioxide emissions from industry and transportation. Reduce the number of smartphones that are needed. To extend the life of a product, promote repairs. Expand the operating system support. Utilize materials like metals again. Recycling occurs far more frequently with old phones. The process of making smartphones. Thinking of inventions that have taken the globe by storm brings up a lot of images. Naturally, some claim that one of the most significant technological advancements to improve people's lives is the microwave oven. Some claim that it's the reason, however. TVs and many more, according to some, are the cause. The internet is undoubtedly among humankind's greatest inventions. Indeed, the internet is the most efficient mass communication tool available, as it facilitates unrestricted communication between large numbers of individuals. The internet is available in practically every city on the earth these days. Daily checks for messages, likes, tweets, trends, news, memes, and other information are where we start. What nevertheless has been advancing this highly sophisticated world and its developments globally? I'll respond to this for you. It's a mobile phone. The smartphone is one of the items that most people use without recognizing that it has grown to play a fairly significant role in our lives. Smartphones provide a great deal of convenience that you may use at any time or place. Along with playing games on the go, listening to a limitless range of music and TV shows, and gambling a little if you feel like it, you may also use the countless options of built-in office tools. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Before watching the video, find out how it's made. Moore's Law predicted that during the 1990s and 2000s, MOSFETs, MOS transistors, would shrink exponentially to the submicron level, making it possible to construct portable smart devices, such as smartphones, from analog to analog. This development has been facilitated by several significant technological advancements. Faster digital, wireless, and mobile network migration is now feasible, which could result in the Ad-Homes legislation. Invented in the 1980s and brought to market in 1991, the lithium-ion battery is one of the other important realization components. Long battery life and an ecosystem of mobile devices independent of data carriers depend on this vital energy source. A development that enables development is the creation of increasingly sophisticated software systems. The fact that smartphones haven't been around for that long is well known to many of us. It's hardly been around for a few years. It's a little known fact that the term smartphone was originally used in 1992. The IBM firm developed the Simon Personal Communicator, which was the first real smartphone. This is more than 15 years before the original iPhone was released. It was therefore made possible by the ability to combine a mobile phone, PDA and PDA into one odd-looking device. The cost was $900 at the time, about $1,100 in today's dollars. The demand for cell phones has never been higher thanks to technical breakthroughs and the never-ending craze for them. Specifically, Simon sold more than 50,000 units globally, but the stylus's monochrome 4.5 by 1.4 inch LCD screen was well ahead of its time. You did hear correctly. The world of smartphones changed even more in late 2005 when Google acquired Android, a previous maker of camera operating systems, and Android quickly evolved from a new initiative for a new Linux-based operating system. It began to expand. Furthermore, the T-Mobile G1 or HTC Dream, the first official Android smartphone, was released in late 2007 with the first iPhone issued by Apple. To be clear, there was a big business competition before these two phones took off and revolutionized the world in ways nobody could have predicted. Our little knowledge was limited to the fact that this item would become a necessary daily tool for every person on the earth. A summary of cell phones was provided. Without further ado, let's get right in and examine the manufacturing process used in the creation of cell phones. Creating smartphones, would you please watch the entire video with us? Not only have you and I been using smartphones for a while, but people all across the globe have been creating them as well. But have you ever thought about the manufacturing process of a smartphone in its entirety? The process of coming up with an idea for the finished product involves a difficult mountain ascent. To grasp the complete procedure, watch the entire video. An organization doesn't have to start from zero when creating a new model because it already has an old model and a ton of prior research. I suppose we already know this information, but in case it doesn't, you're watching the wrong video. All that needs to be done is incorporate new trends and technology while simultaneously adjusting the outdated model based on input from consumers or subject matter experts. Every fault of the prior model is addressed. Technology is introduced into the latter model through innovations. The first step involves creating a small prototype of a device. Confirmation is sent to the R&D lab after weighing the choices. The research team begins with a working prototype that has to be evaluated beforehand. Stakeholders are given access to the model so they can provide feedback and suggest modifications as needed. The range of the vehicle is sent to the electronics team once the Model 0 appearance to the internal functioning kit of the phone is processed. Consequently, this is where the handset's CPU memory and other characteristics are decided. The necessary battery potential and a display screen that match are then chosen. The front and back cameras are important to note. Once the chosen components are installed, the gadget is tested to ensure it functions properly. Following that, the handset will be sent to the top for approval if the decision team is quite satisfied with the job. Confirm the facts: China currently handles the majority of the global smartphone manufacturing market. Installation of the program in step 2. Now, to make mobile phones work, the software team will step in. Prerequisites for smooth operation include the phone's operating system and the hardware that the electronics team considers essential for compatibility. How the operating system operates. In other words, a lot of professionals use their techniques to make sure the system is operating as it should. With hardware and software installed, the chosen design is prepared for mass production. It is frequently challenging to change the previously authorized functional prototype at this phase. The third step is the testing phase. The phone is put through extensive testing to ensure it meets quality, performance, and other requirements before production starts. Both software and hardware have been put through testing. To verify how well they work, we run a variety of tests, including bending, drop, and water purity. The fourth step is mass production. Mass production can begin as soon as the final prototype is prepared. It is possible to fabricate internal components internally or outside. Most of the time, the company's new model announcements have been made public through leaks. which can be advantageous or disadvantageous. While this is advantageous since it encourages the release of smartphones on a planned basis, it also has a disadvantage in that it allows reviewers to point out defects and unproduced models and lower their ratings before quality past products are made in large quantities. To manufacture by the required quality and standards, this can be done in-house at the company's facility or outsourced to another manufacturer, also referred to as the original equipment manufacturer. During this procedure, smartphones are also assembled. One of the major producers of electronics for well-known brands like Apple, Semi, Nintendo and Amazon is Foxconn. Numerous nations have sizable manufacturing facilities. China's Shenzhen is home to the biggest. A certified business or school can arrange for mobile phone repair training so you can easily satisfy your desire to learn how to assemble and disassemble your iPhone and other devices if you ever want to. Verify the facts. When cell phones are produced in large quantities, they are typically given a code name to prevent the disclosure of design and specification details. Packaging Step 5. If the device passes every test, it will be packaged. Along with user manuals and supplies, the device is packaged in a ready-to-ship box. Cell phones show up in chic boxes or packaging at the retailer. Typically, low-quality recycled cards are used in its production, and high-density polystyrene vacuum-formed inserts are used. Because it is inexpensive and recyclable, this card is well liked. A range of printing processes can also be used to apply colors and graphics. Cools are typically lacquered to provide the box a slick or shiny appearance, with the packages typically taking the form of a parallelepiped that is rectangular. This indicates that items may be transported and stacked on shelves with ease and efficiency. Shipment Step 6. Shipping is the last step in the entire process. The final user obtains the mobile phone from these stores after it has been distributed to distributors, suppliers, and retailers all around the world. That's all, folks. After seeing this video, maybe you have a better understanding of how cell phones are made. From the process of creating prototypes to shipping. Explore the intricate world of smartphone manufacturing and gain a new appreciation for the technology in your hands. From initial concept to final shipment, witness the craftsmanship and innovation behind every mobile phone. Subscribe to our channel for more insightful content on tech, innovation, and beyond. Stay informed and engaged with the latest developments in the world of electronics. Thank you for joining us on Process Insiders. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay updated on all our latest insights.